15 years ago, we thought we conquered it, but now we know. The added sticks, you reap what you sow. Blood works just like water, making gardens grow. Fallacy falls like dominoes. Is this the beginning or the end? Am I the fawn?
Hello, everybody out there on Facebook, and Instagram, and YouTube, and TikTok, and all those places that come to you directly and digitally. My name is Benjamin Hunter, and I'm going to play some music for you tonight. First, I want to thank the Royal Room for hosting. I want to thank Loudswell for approaching me and putting this thing on and coordinating this situation. I want to thank you guys, whoever's out there watching this. Thank you for joining. I played a couple shows this month in the traditional show music vein, where I play a song on a single instrument, and then that goes out into the world. I thought, the last show of April, I'd try and do something a little different. I've got all these little ideas that I sing into my phone, and there's probably about 200 of them. So I started going through them and pulling out a couple little riffs here and there, and that's what I'm gonna play. We're gonna just have a little bit of a fun, loopy, weird time. I'm gonna play some stuff. You're gonna kind of see how looping works, ish. I know that there's people out there that do this all the time and have all the tricks and stuff. I know a small amount of buttons, and that's how. But I make up for it with instruments. So I'm at some point gonna try and use all of these things around me to make some sounds for you guys. Before we get into like the stuff, we're just gonna do a little warm-up test, so you guys can kind of see what we're doing here, see what I'm working with here, and warm me up a little bit. So here we go. Let's see, make sure the things are on, ready to go. Turn this up. 1, 2, 3. Nope, no, wait, hold on. See, that's why we gotta make sure that we do the test. 1, 2, 3. just to get the fingers warmed up so that I'm ready. I don't know what we're going to call that. We're going to call that intro to prelude to an afternoon. Or no, we're not going to jack Debussy. We won't do that. This next song I'm going to do for you guys is a song that I wrote for a dance piece with the illustrious Danny Terrell and an incredible cast of dancers. It was one of the coolest musical things I've ever done. And I wrote a bunch of music. It's called Black Boys. I'm actually in the studio right now. I've recorded maybe half of what we're gonna do. Did a string section, had a full band. We're gonna have some horns and some vocals, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. So look out for that album sometime at the end of this year. It'll be called Black Boys. This song is called Hard, and I want you to visualize three young black men dancing just exuberantly and joyfully, and with so much conviction, tap dancing and house dancing and just all kinds of contemporary stuff, just really, really beautiful stuff. And this tune is it's supposed to be a dance tune. It's kind of taken out of the fiddle tradition of, fiddle banjo tradition, where you'd get done with a hard day's work and you'd roll up the rug and you'd play some music and you'd just dance. And we still do that. Maybe we do that a little bit more in our own houses now that we got this pandemic going with us. But this is called Hard. I realize now that my mic isn't on. See, this is the problem with the loop pedals. I'll get used to it, don't worry. This is my first loopy show. called Hard. And it turns out looping is rather difficult, so it's apropos that I play it on the loop pedal. I think it might have been the first song I ever played on the loop pedal. Anyways, so I'm going to pretend that there's just a huge round of applause and people are drinking and clinking their glasses, and you know, there's that stuff that happens in between in song where you have that little breath of moment to transition from song to song in real life, as opposed to the deafening deafness of playing to an empty room. That is going to change, though. I know that we're filtering back out there. I just hope that that as we do filter back out into the world, that we're still trying to be safe and respectful, you know? Respectful. This song I'm about to do is a song that I wrote it for a movie. To be TBR, STBR, still to be released. A buddy of mine is an incredible filmmaker, and he had this idea for this film, and he's doing it. Put it on hold to do this other film, which I'm also writing the music for, which is really great. I can't wait for you guys to see it. It's a really powerful film. But writing for film is a really interesting project, right? You have all this. You already have the story, and you just try and match it. I think that's one of the fun things about writing songs is trying to figure out what the story is. And you know, art is so much more fun when you get to collaborate, and or at least it can be. It can be really fun when you get to collaborate. And so this is that song. But we're doing it in loop form. Remember, folks, whichever camera is on right now, we're doing it in loop form, which means I have to build it. So I want you to just keep your anticipation, you know. that would ruin the potential of the movie coming out and you being surprised by the name of the movie, because that's what the name of the song is for. So anyways, that was my little ditty. Now I'm gonna move on and play this banjo here. Okay, that was also a song untitled because we just don't have titles for them. Drop a title in the chat. Drop a title in the chat. Help me make these songs together. We can do this. Again, these are just like little bits and pieces of thoughts that I'm building in front of you with you. This is a very collaborative situation we got going. Speaking of collaborative situations, my recollection of how it looks to you right now is a picture of me. You're looking at me talking to you, and then probably on the bottom, there's a thing that says like goal or something like that. And maybe there's like a little like thermometer or something that says like to reach goal, you should pay this amount of money. Now, I'm by no means advocating that however many, if there's one of you up there, it'd be great if you contributed $1,000. But that's highly unlikely on both sides of that coin. So, share if you can. Share the show. We're going to be playing music here for at least another 30 minutes or so. So share the show, and if you have the ability to drop a few bucks in the goal chart thermometer thing, please do so. Life, could always use the money. Why not? My birthday was last Sunday, and my son's first birthday is on Thursday. So I need to buy diapers, so give me money for diapers. Actually, we use cloth diapers, which is a really great service. You should use it. Seattle cloth diapers or something. They're great. Okay, let's play a song that's a little bit more in the vein of a song. And I'll do a singing song. Sort of a singing song. I mean, it is a singing song that I'm going to sing. This is a song that I wrote. Partially over the summer, and then I finished the lyrics for the song. The day before the election. I this residency downtown. I had this residency downtown, and I would play music, and I'd look out this beautiful window out into the downtown streets, and then I'd take these walks for little breaks just to kind of like walk around downtown, something I don't do very often. And everybody was boarding up their businesses, and at the same time that people were boarding up their businesses, which was a change of scenery, the constant of the scenery was that there were still homeless folks trying to find shelter, trying to find warmth, in corners and alleys and cutouts of different parts of the buildings. And obviously, the election was a very heated and fraught with a lot of reckonings. I think that this country is divided the way it is. The lyrics kind of came from this idea of feeling uncomfortable in my own city, or feeling uncomfortable in my own skin, and who is the foreigner? Are the people that come to this country looking for a new life and a new chance, a new opportunity, or are the foreigners the people that refuse to change as the country changes? So that's why I wrote this song. It's really kinda hard to explain this feeling that comes back again. The many ways it forms and bangs, lies and pretends, offends and obeys. When will the time come for the change? Oh, please, will you stop with the charade? Are you a foreigner or afraid? Yes, I'm walking through these downtown streets, passing homeless and the meek, yeah. The night before the end we seek, while these businesses are boarding up their property. Tomorrow knows what tomorrow brings. Which side makes you the most afraid? Who is the foreigner or the friend? Conquered it, but now we know the added sticks, you reap what you sow. Blood works just like water, making gardens grow. Fallacy falls just like some dominoes. Is this the beginning or the end? Am I the foreigner or the friend? Tracks and those tapes where they just fade out. It's called like a cinema fade or something. I don't know what it's called. That's what we just did. Okay, so that's that song. You know, I don't know how you guys feel, but sometimes I think, especially now during this pandemic, you know, it's you walk outside and you see somebody you know or whatever, you just kind of feel weird. You feel different. And hopefully we can rectify that in the coming months, but you know, it's a feeling I think that a lot of us are feeling now, but that so many people felt before this pandemic ever happened. Feeling out of place, feeling like they didn't belong, unwanted. In a place that's supposed to be, you know, for the free and for the brave. Okay, let's do this song that I'm an artist in residence at On the Boards it's supposed to be for the 2019-2020 year, and then obviously 2020 got messed up, so then it got extended to 2020-21. And I'm I'm doing a little bit of work with a fantastic multidisciplinary artist, philosopher, just beautiful soul, Sadiqo Iman. And when we first started getting together to talk about stuff, we had this idea to, create this whole. I'm not going to give the whole thing away, but we created this story, and we were going to kind of use symbols to help direct this story. Adinkra symbols, African symbols to help us kind of tell this story and pave this pathway. And so this particular symbol is called Hiewonye, and it means that which cannot be burned. And so this song is based off of that. on yet. Still a work in progress. Hopefully one of these days soon we'll be able to play and perform that stuff for you in length. All the music, if you noticed, was on the drums. It was more of a... So each of the Adinkra cymbals that we're using to guide the piece has a shape, and we use each of those shapes to make the rhythm. So kind of like trying to mirror the visual with the sonic aspect of it, which is kind of cool. I think it's kind of cool. Anyways, I'm gonna do one more song I think here for you guys, and call it quits. Thank you so much all for being here again. Thank you to Loudswell for having me. Thank you to the Royal Room for hosting this. It's really cool to be able to drive a half mile away from my house to my neighborhood venue and be able to play this music. So support your venues if you can, in any way you can, and certainly support the Royal Room for all that they're doing to keep music alive in here, and the South Hudson Music Project that's based out of the Royal Room. Keep that alive. I'm gonna do one more song here, and we'll do a singing song, because why not? And we'll do like a happy song, sort of. I guess it's happy. Let's see here. Okay. But again, it's one of those builds, so you just gotta let it happen. You just gotta let the build happen. What's happening here? There we go. the song. And you walk with the sand between your toes, yeah. And you see the leaves in the wind as they run. When you smell the wildflowers that grow in the valley, or you taste the sweet ambrosia from the honey wine, or you spend the entire morning cuddle with your sweetheart, and you hear the ocean telling you a tale as old as time. Whoa, and your soul's gonna ring. I said your soul's gonna ring. Yes, your soul's gonna ring. Yes, your soul's gonna ring. I said your soul's gonna ring. I said your soul's gonna ring. Yeah. Just like a Liberty Bell. When you see your child take their first step, or you watch your grandma take a land, and you give your joy and laughter to a stranger, hey, and they smile and they give it to you right back. I don't remember the first time I heard it clearly, or even knew just what it was that I heard. I just remember this tender sound in and around me, and I knew that I would never forget the way it felt. Ooh, and my soul's gonna ring. Yes, my soul's gonna ring. Thank you, folks. That's all I've got tonight. I hope you guys stuck around and enjoyed the set. There's a lot of improv and a lot of messing around. So I hope you guys were messing around too. Maybe little dances, maybe little drinks, maybe just a little hanging out. Anyways, again, thanks to Loudswell, thanks to the Raw Room, thank you to everybody here on the screen. And till next time, I'll see you later, folks. Peace.